Are you looking to uncover the details of a court case in Nueces County, but maybe you just don't know where to start? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to guide you step by step through this whole process, ensuring you have absolutely all the tools you need for your legal research, personal curiosity, or even digging into some local history.
Honestly, if this process feels incredibly confusing, you are definitely not alone. The county court system is kind of this massive bureaucracy filled with specialized terminology, totally different departments, and a whole bunch of online portals. But don't worry, we're going to give you a super clear roadmap so you can navigate all of it with total confidence.
To make this all easy to digest, we've broken our agenda into 5 quick steps: decoding the court system, prep and online tools, in-person searches, additional resources, and finally, a quick conclusion.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, decoding the court system and really understanding Nueces County.
Think of the court system like a massive library, right? To find your specific book, you first need to know exactly which floor it's on and which librarian holds the key. In Nueces County, different types of cases are handled by entirely different clerks and courts. It's really that simple. If you ask the wrong clerk for a file, you're going to come up completely empty-handed.
So here's a handy cheat sheet to map the territory for us. The biggest thing you need to grasp is the critical difference between the district clerk and the county clerk. The district clerk handles the really heavy judicial files. We're talking felonies, major civil disputes, and family law. The county clerk, on the other hand, manages official public records like deeds and vital stats. Meanwhile, the justice courts handle small claims under $20,000 and traffic tickets. Federal cases, those are in a separate system altogether.
So the really crucial point here is understanding the district clerk's role. They're the official custodian for legal filings in both the district courts and the county courts at law. And here's a unique little local quirk for Nueces County. The district clerk actually manages probate and guardianship cases, which is absolutely vital to know before you start your search.
Moving right along to Section 2, prep and online tools. Because hey, searching from the comfort of your own home is always best, right? Now, before you open a single web browser, you've got to get your information together. The absolute best piece of data you can possibly have, the case number. If you don't have that, no worries. You'll just need the exact party name, and make sure you format that as last name, first name. Plus, knowing the specific court type, the style of the case, or even the judge's name will drastically narrow down your search results.
Okay, once you're prepped and ready, you'll navigate to the Nueces County Case Search Portal, which is powered by a system called Odyssey. Once you're in, just plug in those variables you prepped, like the case number, and hit Search. This database is absolutely fantastic for active cases. It'll instantly show you a super detailed register of actions, hearing chronologies, and all the disposition details you might need.
Now, I want to share a super practical tip straight from the county's IT department. This portal, it sometimes gets hit with really high traffic volume, which can totally trigger an annoying error message. Listen, if the site crashes or just won't load, don't panic. Just wait a few minutes and try again. The server issues usually clear up pretty fast as the user volume goes down.
If you want the actual document images, you've got 2 main choices: ResearchTX or QuickLinks. ResearchTX is your modern go-to tool. It syncs up in minutes, and you can buy documents for just 10 cents a page, which, let's be real, is a rare bargain these days. On the flip side, QuickLinks is what you'll use if you're playing historian looking for older files. It provides access to digitized historic index books dating all the way back to 1850.
But keep this in mind, if the case you're trying to track down is a federal matter, you are absolutely not going to find it on the county websites. Nueces County falls under the Southern District of Texas, Corpus Christi Division. To find those civil or criminal federal filings, you literally have to look outside the county system entirely and use the federal PACER network, or just reach out to the U.S. Courthouse directly over at 1133 North Shoreline Boulevard.
All right, Section 3, in-person searches and tips for actually visiting the courthouse.
So, let's compare the 2 approaches for a second. Online searches are absolutely incredible for that instant 24/7 access. You get all the summaries, chronologies, and basic digital documents. But an in-person visit is literally mandatory if you need legally certified copies of a document, if you have to dig through older physical paper files that just haven't been digitized yet, or if you need to hop on one of the specialized database terminals located inside the courthouse.
If you do have to go in person, you'll be heading down to the Nueces County Courthouse at 901 Leopard Street. Here is exactly where you need to go once you walk through the doors. The district clerk is up in room 313, the county clerk is in room 201, and the county attorney is in room 207.
Just make sure you come prepared to pay the statutory fees. It's generally a $1 per page copy fee, plus a $5 certification fee if you need that document officially certified for legal use. Now, sometimes you're going to need to submit a formal Public Information Act or PIA request. Let's say you're requesting records from the county attorney in room 207. Here's how you do it. First, verify they actually hold the records you want. Second, submit a highly detailed written request. You can mail, fax, or just hand deliver it. And third, always include your full name, mailing address, and email so the county can actually get back to you and deliver those records.
Let's jump into Section 4, additional resources and some amazing tools for self-help.
You know, the Keach Family Law Library, which is located right inside the courthouse, is an absolute goldmine. They offer access to the Nueces County Info Index, the Gale Legal Forms database, and even statewide portals like Texas Law Help. Now, some of these are free public websites you can use anywhere, while others will actually require you to sit down at a dedicated terminal inside the library itself.
But here is a highly practical insider tip for you. If you want remote access to the Gale Legal Forms database, which is just packed with incredible, customizable legal templates, you don't even have to drive down to the library. You can literally just call the library staff at 361-387-3431, and they can set you up with a password for remote access right over the phone.
And that actually brings us to a tool that is a total game changer for a lot of folks, eFile, Texas Self-Help. If you happen to be representing yourself in court, this free online portal is a lifesaver. It's designed specifically to guide you step by step through the process of drafting and filing court paperwork. It takes so much of the intimidation out of the process and really empowers you to handle your own filings the right way.
And finally, Section 5, Conclusion and our legal disclaimer.
As we wrap things up today, we really do need to state this clearly. This content is provided for informational purposes only, and it absolutely does not constitute legal advice. If you're dealing with sensitive legal matters, pending litigation, or complex procedures, please consult with a qualified licensed attorney who can provide advice that is actually tailored to your specific situation.
But ultimately, what you should really take away from this explainer is that with the right roadmap and the right tools, looking up court cases in Nueces County is a highly efficient and completely navigable process. By just understanding the difference between the district and county clerks, prepping your search variables, and knowing when to use online portals versus making that in-person visit, you are fully equipped to find exactly what you need.
So the only thing left to ask is, what hidden history or crucial legal detail are you going to uncover in the Nueces County archives today? Those databases are waiting for you, so go ahead and confidently start your search right now. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy researching.